What is going on, everybody? New York Sports Up here, coming at you with another New York Yankees post-game recap as the New York Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox 4-2 at Yankee Stadium, and they have won the first 3 games out of this 4-game set against the Red Sox, and the Yankees continue to beat up on this awful Red Sox team, and I'm loving every second of it because the Yankees are playing fantastic baseball of late. I don't know how many games how many games have they won in a row? 5 games in a row. They're playing great baseball of late. You know, they've taken the first 3 at home from the Red Sox. They are undefeated at Yankee Stadium this season. They are 9-0 at Yankee Stadium this season. And they've been playing great baseball of late, especially after that really crappy 2 series between the Rays and the Phillies. The Yankees are playing really good baseball of late against two, you know, the Braves are a good team, but the Red Sox not so good. But against 2 teams that are capable of scoring a decent amount of runs. We all know the Red Sox pitching is atrocious, but the Red Sox do have hitters who can, you know, the Red Sox can score some runs. You know, that's not what really, their offense isn't really why the Red Sox lose 16 games or 15 games. It's because of their pitching. They have no pitching. But you know, they can score runs. And the Yankees have done a great job of keeping the Red Sox to a reasonable amount of runs. And they gave up, a decent amount of runs to the Rays and a decent amount of runs to the Phillies. And I thought the pitching's done a great job in this series. I really thought they have. You know, they've kept guys like Bogarts and Devers and Martinez off the base. You know, they're not giving up any hits to those guys, which is, you know, really good. And let's talk about this game. So the Yankees go up 2-0 early in the first inning as, or they go up 1-0 early, rather. Mike Ford hits he hits an RBI singled out to right field. The Yankees get first and second with 1 out. Gleyber Torres has he's up 3-0 on the count, comes back and strikes out on 3 pitches. So a really bad job by Gleyber Torres. I thought the Red Sox would have gotten out of that inning, but Mike Ford, laced a single into right field. The run came in to score, and the Yankees take the 1-0 lead. So the Yankees are off to already a great start. And then we go to the bottom, I think the 3rd, and there's a man on, I think, second, or maybe on first, with 2 outs. And then Aaron Hicks hits a ground ball to first, and but it gets a tough hop, hits the base, and it's a tough hop, a tough hop for Chavis. It bounces over his head, it goes in the outfield. The run comes in to score, and the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. So we kind of got some luck in that inning, but Hicks does get an RBI double, and the Yankees take the 2-0 lead thanks to the ball hitting off the base paths and galloping into right field, and the run came in to score. The Yankees took a 2-0 lead. Happ doing a really good job for the first couple, first 3-4 innings, and then I think in the 3rd or 4th, Kevin Pillar's a solo home run down the left field line. It just snuck around the pole, and the Red Sox cut the lead in half. But it's okay. It's it's only 1 run. I thought Happ did a really good job in this ballgame. He goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run. I think how Happ had a lot of rest. Happ hasn't pitched in the last time he pitched was against Baltimore. That was a while ago. Happ hasn't pitched in forever. And I think when he's well rested, I think Happ pitches a lot better. And Happ was really good on the bump for the Yankees today. He's always had a lot of success against the Red Sox, but I thought Happ did a really good job on the hill for the Yankees. Definitely his best start of the season so far after his 2 rough starts against the Phillies and the Orioles. So I thought Happ did a really good job as he locks. I believe he got the win in this game. He did a really good job. The bullpen comes in. Britton didn't make it easy in the 9th. He put the tying run up to the plate, but then struck out Kevin Plawecki, and the Yankees beat the Red Sox 4-2. And how the Yankees scored those extra 2 runs, Mike Ford hits an absolute tank out to right field. He gets 3 RBIs in the ballgame. Mike Ford was the player of this game. He had a great night. Had 2 hits for 3 RBIs. Ford hits a 2-run home run, and the Yankees take a 4-1 lead. Then the 9th inning, the Red Sox do get a run on a RBI single by Jose Peraza. They make it a 4-2 game, but then they do end up putting the tying run up to the plate, but he strikes out Plawecki. Zach Britton locks down the save, and the Yankees beat the Red Sox 4-2. So, kind of a fast-paced game. Not a lot to talk about with this game. It was a low-scoring game. Not a lot to talk about. I thought Happ did a great job. The bullpen was good. The offense did its job. I mean, you can't expect them to score 11 runs every single day. Even off the Red Sox, it's hard for, an offense to get 11 runs every single game. The Yankees still, I thought, did a really decent job on the offensive side of the ball. 3 RBIs from Mike Ford. Mike Ford's, he's a really good player. And he got 3 RBIs and 2 hits, and he hit a 2-run home run out to right field. He crushed that ball into the right field bleachers. The Yankees took a 4-1 lead. Bullpen locked it down, gave up a run in the 9th, but the bullpen still did its job. And the Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox 4-2. So they win the first 3 games out of this series against the Red Sox. The Yankees look to sweep the series tomorrow. And I believe Tanaka was supposed to pitch, but I believe they've changed it to Jordan Montgomery. So Montgomery's going to pitch tomorrow, going up against Martin Perez, who's off to a pretty solid start for them. He's actually one of their better pitchers. So we'll see what the Yankees do tomorrow against Martin Perez. But the Red Sox, they're playing terrible baseball. They're 6-16. They have the worst record in the American League. They're a horrible baseball team. And it really isn't a rivalry anymore. I think the Yankees and Rays is a much bigger rivalry right now because the Red Sox are an atrocious baseball team. As the Yankees have taken the first 3 games out of this 4-game set, the Yankees look to move up to a 6-0 homestand as Jordan Montgomery gets the ball against Martin Perez tomorrow as the Yankees look to win another game against the Red Sox tomorrow as they start the week, as they look to start off next week with a win. Yankees have a big series right after that against the Tampa Bay Rays, a 3-game set at Yankee Stadium against the Tampa Bay Rays. Got to win that series. We got to get revenge after the Rays beat us at Tropicana Field. Got to get revenge against the Rays. I'd love a sweep in that series, but I'll take a series win against the Rays. The Rays are a great team. They're 14-9. They're creeping up on the Yankees. They're playing great baseball of late. The Rays are a very good team. Got to win that series against the Rays upcoming. And so Yankees have done a great job these first 3 games. Hopefully they can get momentum tomorrow and sweep the Red Sox, Martin Perez against Jordan Montgomery. Yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the game, drop a like. If you, put your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. We could talk about how great Happ was tonight. We could talk about Mike Ford getting 2 hits and 3 RBIs. Yankees had an all-around, did an all-around great job in this ball game as the Yankees beat the Boston Red Sox 4-2. They look to sweep the series tomorrow as Jordan Montgomery gets the hill against Martin Perez, gets the ball against Martin Perez. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.